More shocking video coming to light of this veteran canine handler and her behavior towards the dog in the ring at an American Kennel Club event. It's a story we first brought you back in September. And now the AKC has fined and suspended that handler, Paula Hall. But this isn't the first time Hall has exhibited questionable behavior in the ring. Hall was caught on camera the weekend before this latest video. Once again, her actions with a dog had many up in arms. But for the time being, Hall finds herself benched. The video, shocking and disturbing, Paula Hall and Sparty the Doberman in what some call fighting in the ring. The weekend before this, once again, Hall caught on camera at another AKC event and even more questionable behavior. 2 events, 2 weekends in a row.
Do you think the suspension is just for show?
Yeah, I think they're just doing it as kind of a lame duck thing because of all the public pressure.
That's Jeanette Parker. She witnessed the behavior at the first event, and she said she heard Hall slapping Sparty dozens of feet away. She then tried to get other witnesses to speak up on Sparty's behalf. No one would.
I asked a couple people, hey, did you see that? And they were like, yeah. I said, will you write a statement? They're like, no, Paula, she'll shank us. Like, we're not writing a statement against her.
Parker lodged a complaint against Hall the first weekend, though Hall reportedly claimed it was merely a correction after Sparty growled at her. The committee later sustaining the charge, and instead of calling Hall with the news, they mistakenly left a message with Parker.
Paula, this is Terry Baker. The board made a unanimous decision to sustain the charge, and we're going to ask AKC for a
stay on suspension.
For a stay and not any kind of suspension.
Yeah.
So you should be fine and dandy.
Parker says she was then threatened with permanent suspension by the local club secretary, Barbara Hahn, not to release that message. While Sparty's breeder, a nearly 60-year veteran of the community, telling us Hall told her about it and she would have done the same thing. After our first report, we received many messages, dog lovers and AKC enthusiasts telling us these incidents aren't anything new for Hall, since they say Hall thinks she's untouchable. The video, they tell me, was the proof many had been waiting for years. Finally, they told me, showing how Hall treats the dogs. Parker and others say Hall isn't the only handler they say that gets away with this type of behavior.
And it's very frustrating as an exhibitor that wants nothing but the best for the dogs.
We reached out again to the American Kennel Club corporate offices, once again telling us, we don't tolerate that behavior. We hope we don't have to deal with the situation with Paula Hall or anyone else in the near future. So just how long is Paula Hall suspended? How much was the fine? Some even wondering if Hall retired. We're waiting for that information from AKC corporate. Once again, we called and sent text messages to Hall and have not heard back. She does have the right to appeal.